Hello, dear Taurus. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 7th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Taurus. I'll tell you today's horoscope. It's a good day to start loving again. The ghosts of the past have been left where they deserve to be, and you're starting to smile again. Don't forget that it's always important to walk through life with a smile. It will be the best adornment you can wear, and it will open many doors for you. Taurus, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. You may have responsibilities and worries that are draining your energy, but the lunar energy helps you free yourself from stress. Unexpected profits may come, but keep an eye on your money so you don't lose control. Don't spend money without thinking. You're at the end of the month and then you may be short. And if you have a Cancer coworker at work, you can do very good business now. You've been working hard and, although it took a while, the results are coming. You'll want to test your relationship, but don't overdo it. In love, you should have understanding with your partner and you should be by his or her side. You will be in a better mood than in the past few days, and you will notice the changes little by little. Your health is fine physically, but do not commit too many excesses. They take their toll. Take care of your throat because sudden changes in temperature, such as from air conditioning to heat, can cause you many problems. In love, you will feel understood, loved, and stimulated. The transit of the moon through your sign, Taurus, at this time inspires you, evokes intense feelings in you, and helps you find what until now seemed complicated, difficult, and almost impossible. There is a good chance that today a person who is very special to you and who you were very fond of will appear in your life again. Take some time to talk to him or her, and do not be afraid of what may happen. Cheer up and remember that successful people always start from scratch. Someone who appreciates you will help you reflect and understand things that you did not see because you felt like a victim of circumstances. Today you will understand that you need more tolerance to improve your relationships. A disagreement with your partner can lead to great concern. Show that he or she is the most important thing for you and clear things up as soon as possible. You are in a period of great emotional excitability, and, if you are single, there is the possibility of falling in love at first sight. Do not overdo it. Now, more than ever, it is necessary for you to establish the difference between a passing emotion and a more lasting feeling. In health, the current planetary transits favor contact with animals. Their presence in your home can help you relieve tension and discharge nervous energy. By caring for and caressing your pet, you will relax a little. For now, in terms of health you are fine, but be careful with any lung disease. It is better to put aside cigarettes for a while. And remember that it is important to visit the doctors to help you improve your condition. At work level, you do not have to worry about the changes that are taking place. They are to improve working conditions and, in addition, they will benefit you. Some of you have felt a little unhappy at work. Try to change that attitude and do not continue like this, because that will not take you anywhere and you will not achieve anything. Apply the enthusiasm and creativity that characterizes you better, and, if you do things with that attitude, you will satisfactorily solve problems that arise. Money and fortune, in a short time you will have the green light to proceed and execute the ambitious plans that you have proposed to carry out in your economic life. In the meantime, your attitude must be cautious and discreet to avoid arousing negative feelings or envy. Those born under your sign have a good chance of being in a good economic position. Take advantage of all the good things that come your way to pay off debts and also save some money. And why can't you give yourself a treat or two? But without going overboard. I have kept every word as it was in the original text. A good message for Taurus who are very hesitant about the path they are taking. If you can read the signs of life and realize that there are certain things you shouldn't do and others you should, then everything can go better. Don't stop hoping for the good for yourself. Taurus, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any horoscope videos. Since Taurus value comfort and pleasure, it's important to maintain a balance in your health. Enjoy a delicious, but also nutritious meal. It's a good day to do exercise like yoga, which combines physical well-being and relaxation. Avoid overindulgence. Patience and loyalty are your best friends in love. If you're in a relationship, find time to enjoy romantic moments together. If you're looking for love, take time to get to know someone on a deeper level. Taurus people tend to be good money managers. Focus on building your financial security, review your investments, and look for long-term growth opportunities. You feel a great need to feel loved and to be able to maintain loving relationships with those closest to you. You now have a high level of affection. You may have a strong desire to express your feelings to the person you love. Do it openly. It will help you to free yourself. Perhaps you have been worrying too much, thinking that they did not love you or that there was infidelity, but for your peace of mind, you will find that these were unfounded suspicions. Today, it will not be difficult for you to easily gain both endurance and flexibility, since you will be less lazy to do sports activities. In addition, your muscles will be strong and it will not be difficult for you to move and do sports. Your digestive system is now very sensitive, hence the need to redouble your care with the food you eat. If you are one of those who does not bother to read the labels of the products you buy at the market, correct that mistake as soon as possible. You might be thinking that you are eating well, guided only by the presentation of the product, but you could be consuming pure junk food that neither feeds nor nourishes you, but only makes you fat, upsets your metabolism, and affects your health. You will be very enthusiastic about things, and it is possible that so much energy leads you to spend more than you should. You are a very impulsive sign that sometimes does things almost without thinking. Watch your money, because you may regret it later if you spend it without measure. Tarot/card of the day, the Fool. In the past, there are attitudes and behaviors that have not worked well for you. Try to change them and the world will change at your pace. The Fool can also indicate that it is the ideal time to start or renew a romantic relationship. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. You won't drown by falling into the sea, but by not getting out of it. What to eat today: white beans with vegetables and chorizo. What to have for dinner today: aubergine gratin. Daily question to think about: how have you changed in the last few years? Good deed of the day: try to be sincerely thankful as much as you can. Fun fact for today: clicking the mouse 10 million times makes you lose a calorie. Gemstones: alabaster, coral, agate, opal, moonstone. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button and, with your help, we will continue to grow. It is not a good day for business firms. Keep a low profile at work and wait for a better time for claims or new partnerships. Try to do some outdoor sports or plan a vacation or an outing to a natural and green place. Don't waste the energy necessary for success on criticizing, hating, taking revenge, or cursing. The universe gives you the present, hence its name, so that you can enjoy it and be its co-creator with your power of free will, the creator of your destiny and your present through the fundamental laws of the universe. Listen to your heart. Ask yourself, am I afraid to ask? Today, opportunities to increase your income by working outside the home could well present themselves. There may be more than one, and you might be tempted to accept them all. Think carefully before committing. You feel energetic today, but it could wane in future days. Consider the situation honestly and objectively before making definitive decisions. You don't want to have to regret it later. Don't allow yourself to engage in harmful activities that you had managed to overcome with effort just because you feel negative. Don't project your insecurities onto your partner. Give it the space it needs to grow and develop. You will have to put aside some of the workload you have on your shoulders if you want to stay healthy. Think again. Lack of sleep and the constant demands of a frenetic, intense work pace will end up completely draining your energy. Be very careful. The horoscope brings very good news for you, Taurus. If you were worried that money was not going to last, you have to start looking at things from other perspectives, Taurus. Don't think that you are always right. If you listen to others, you could learn and move forward more quickly. Today, you may receive news from a friend whom you haven't seen for a long time. Although you sometimes thought of him, you never decided to call him. Get in touch as soon as possible, because there is something you don't know and that will surprise you. You already know that every day you must put more enthusiasm on your part. Your feelings are deep, but you don't usually show them. Taurus and Sagittarius compatibility. In love, friendship, and work, these signs have important differences, but in the workplace they can complement each other well if both make an effort to discover each other. Sometimes, Taurus, we feel the need to avoid certain commitments or responsibilities that seem unnecessary. However, it is essential to understand that fulfilling some commitments is necessary for our emotional peace and stability. Although some situations may seem trivial or overwhelming, do not underestimate the value of consistency and responsibility in your life. Take advantage of every opportunity for growth, since the well-being you build today will be a solid foundation for the future. You know well that you have been reflecting for some time on objectives that, although profound, may not be realized in the short term. This perception can make you feel somewhat distant or reserved in front of others. However, do not get caught up in these concerns. Today, the universe offers you an energy conducive to taking steps towards a positive change in your life. You have everything you need to make things more auspicious for you. Stay present and don't get lost in thoughts about what might or might not happen. If you've had a conflict with an important person in your life, today is an ideal time to restore that relationship. Remember that reconciliation is an opportunity to show nobility and understanding, and that it doesn't always matter who makes the first move. You might discover that the dispute was caused by a simple misunderstanding or a silly thing that, deep down, doesn't deserve a distancing. The peace you find when you reconcile will strengthen this relationship and will be a relief for both of you. Today, an older person or someone with experience could offer you valuable advice in the workplace. Listen carefully, as this guidance can help you improve your performance at work and perform your tasks more effectively in the future. Learning is an opportunity that we should always take advantage of, as it expands our capabilities and brings us closer to our goals. Keep an open attitude to new things and you will see how time rewards you. Today is a day to practice financial moderation. Prudence will be your ally, as the advice of the stars is clear: avoid unnecessary expenses and large investments, especially on items you don't really need. Sometimes, a little restraint can be the key to ensuring a more stable financial future. If you find yourself in an urgent situation, there is someone in your life, a friend or family member, willing to offer you financial support. It is even likely that they will offer it without you asking. Accept this help with transparency and commitment, making sure to repay the loan as soon as you can. The doors of love have many ways to open, but only one way to do it in the right way. Taurus, if you want to attract someone in an authentic and solid way, it is essential that you are patient and persistent, and that you always act with nobility and honesty. There are no shortcuts in true love, nor hidden ways to reach the heart of someone special. Everything must be upfront and in the light of day. If you have something important to express, do it with sincerity and without delay. What you want to share will be well received at the right time. Later on, that openness could lose its meaning. It's a day where you have the opportunity to show yourself as you are. In love, don't leave anything to chance. Be honest and clear about your intentions. Avoid games or secrets that can be misinterpreted over time. Authenticity in love is what allows the relationship to flourish in a solid way and for both parties to feel fulfilled. If you are going through a separation, remember that there is no single culprit. In each relationship, both share in its successes and failures. Avoid taking on all the blame or dumping it completely on the other person. The path to emotional well-being involves recognizing our own responsibilities and being compassionate with the mistakes of both. Things will improve if you adopt a relaxed perspective and allow yourself time to heal. Today is a day in which you will have several tasks at work. Despite the challenges, stay focused on your goals and visualize the positive outcome. If you manage to materialize your ideas with determination, you can consider this a great personal victory. If there is someone at work whose word you find difficult to believe, try to maintain open and frank communication. Remember that you have the ability to make your own decisions and that your perseverance and commitment are what will ultimately lead to your success. Today is a good time to gather your pieces and reset yourself. Although you have been through hard times, do not forget your resilience. You may face challenges, but you have an inner strength that will allow you to move forward. It is time to shake off the dust of the road and look to the future with optimism. Your story is just beginning to be written, and the best is yet to come. Taurus has many skills to make their days much better and more bearable, so at this time you are beginning to do many more activities that give you joy and also improve your appearance in many ways. A smile is always a good adornment. Love will have to wait a little for singles, since you have many responsibilities that you must fulfill and you are not in a moment to sit and wait for an opportunity that is not clear at all now. Something that you expect in love is not coming. Find out the reason. Don't hesitate to take something that can help you grow professionally. Remember that it will only be for a while and it is not good for you to stop trying to have something that helps you grow now. If you keep your current good spirits, you will find many satisfactions in the rest of your path, so do not change that good appearance for solvable problems, Taurus. If the bull wants to stay strong to be able to help those he loves most, he must do so without taking away his own inner confidence, so worry about yourself too, Taurus. Taurus, you have the moon in your house approaching Venus in your 9th house of travel, so a trip is approaching due to work issues. This trip is going to be very positive and will help you a lot to connect with people who can support you in your work relationship. A day of much activity related to your work. Saturn is strong in the 10th house of professional recognition, so the boss is going to demand many things and you may feel pressure to fulfill them. You have to know how to defend your ideas and the way you do them. Mercury rules your 5th house of love and romance and is connected to Venus by a positive aspect, so you are in a very good moment in your search for love. It is a day to go out and look for romantic encounters in places where there is vegetation. Venus rules your 6th house of illness and is in the sign of Capricorn, so you have to take care of issues related to your hearing and listening, since it is an issue of this sign. Be careful with loud noises and working in a place where there are very loud sounds. Within your house of work is Mars. This planet asks you to take the initiative and act where it is required to do so. Do not wait for someone else to solve it. This planet asks you to be brave and not wait for others. Another warning is having arguments and fights with your coworkers. Stay calm and concentrate on giving results. You have the sun in your 7th house of relationships, which is interpreted as a lot of interest in paying attention to relationship issues, especially in couples. The sun provides energy and direction, so on this day your life partner can help you understand where to direct your attention. Mercury rules your 2nd house of money and finances. Being in your 6th house of work, it is in a very good position for generating resources from your efforts. This planet rules communication and the transmission of information, so in order for money to come to you, you have to be very clear about your ideas and how you transmit them. It is a day to dare and take risks in the romantic area. The moon in House 1 invites you to reflect on your long-term mission and how far you have advanced in that direction. This will allow you to align your objectives in a direction that is consistent with your true self. Pleasures in the bedroom are not everything in life, so even if you feel that your future is with that person who plays along with you and with whom you feel capable of satisfying all your sexual fantasies, wait until your heart clears up and your passion calms down. You must begin now to take the necessary precautions to face the times of international economic crisis, which you will be able to overcome thanks to your constant and disciplined work. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.